Everybody get up. Real jam going down. Welcome to the space.
Hello everybody. You might not know me, but soon you will. Hi guys, I'm Holly and I am a high school theater teacher here in the lovely state of Texas. And I'm excited that I wanted to create my own little YouTube channel to hopefully help those who may be getting started in Texas theater or just in drama education or in education in general. So I'm going to be having a lot of random stuff on here. I hope you enjoy. A little bit more about me. I'm going into my 8th year of teaching. I've taught middle school theater, I've taught high school theater, I've taught in smaller schools, I've taught in bigger schools. I'm moving up to an even bigger size school. I've been at Title I school and so forth and so on, and all kinds of socioeconomical situations. So I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to claim I am, but I just wanted to make some videos that hopefully maybe will be helpful to you or whomever is watching this. Whatever, if your cat's watching it, cool. Again, as I said, I'm from Texas. I'm located in the DFW area. I'm not going to say specifically because that's too much information. And I think that I'm becoming a mini expert. I'm not perfect on theater interactive notebooks, so that's going to be my first video that I'm going to load for y'all on this channel. But I really hope y'all enjoy it. I hope you enjoy my nerddom. It's not all sunshine and lollipops. I'm very sarcastic and I'm sometimes kind of dry. I'm not an elementary teacher, so don't worry. I'm not going to scream and yell at you and make you dance. But I hope y'all stay, and there goes my cat right across the stand. Awesome. But welcome, and I'll hope to get to know you. Alright. Anyways, so interactive notebooks. Don't be afraid of interactive notebooks, theater teachers. They're not just for core subjects anymore. This is a great way for a lot of your intro classes, and then maybe expanding it out to your other classes. It's a great way to set up not only a lot of information, but also teach those learners who don't learn from traditional note-taking. My goal in my interactive notebooks is to almost go totally away from traditional note-taking and use a section of kind of like doodles and like written stuff that they highlight and stuff like that, and foldables, you know, keywords, foldables, and other things to hopefully have all learners learn the subject. And of course, hands-on activities, because theater is all hands-on. Another thing is something's jingling in the background. That is also my devil cat. He's not the devil, but he's annoying. So we're going to hop into these interactive notebooks. I have them for the first 2 levels from last year. I keep them and I see what I did wrong and see what I did right. And then I make brand new ones, which I will talk to you and show you kind of how I set those up. And I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to turn you around and let's get started. Alright guys, I broke my little tripod, so we're going to do this one-handed. Okay, so let me show you my ones from last year. And I'll kind of talk you through how I generally set up before anything else. Okay, so the big thing I do just kind of make them different is I have them put tape on the side, colored tape. You can get some cheap stuff at Dollar Tree. Just FYI, I'm going to talk about Dollar Tree a lot. Here is some colored duct tape that I got at the Dollar Tree. I'm very sorry for the glare. And I would have them tape it on the side and have like all first period. They would be this purple or whatever. I would have all the same color for the same period. They put their name and information on the front, on the sides. More on the sides, it's hard to see because it's gotten thick. And on the sides. Not only do they put their name on the side, I have it put them on what I call a dashboard, which is on my Teacher's Paid Teacher. And it has their name and information, has their email. If you want, you can put classroom code, their classes, any important dates, and so forth. Then I had a table of contents. Gotcha. I'm doing it different next year because I didn't really get that far, so I was like, what is point? Then I had a grading rubric, also on my, I think it's on my teacher's pay teacher. Then I did, here are my warm-ups. M for Monday, T for Tuesday, W for Wednesday, TH for Thursday, and a very faint F for Friday. Musical Mondays, terms Tuesdays, words Wednesdays, Thursdays was a mess, but it was common sense, tech tips, and in Thanksgiving month it's Thankful Thursday. Then Fridays was warm-ups. That's something that's improved for next year. Then is the content. So here was my first foldable, which we did outside and then we attached it, but it's the 10 Commandments of Audience Etiquette. So this I made just real quick, and what I had them do is draw out something that they think represents that. So like, this is lips and blah blah blah, and it's thou shalt not talk. And it goes on and on and on and on. But that's an example of that. Then I have this. When you're seeing this, this was something they hand wrote. I just make copies because my handwriting is sometimes the worst. You can see I kind of taped it in. More notes, and again, I was like, with the notes. Then this is a foldable for pantomime. It is the skills of pantomime. Shape, weight, resistance, expression, temperature, texture. That was a cool little foldable. For character, goat, goals, obstacles, tactics, expectations. For character, age, morals, appearance, sound, history. We taught them that. They picked one of these two monologues from a play that we read, and then they wrote it down and memorized it and did their goat and A-mash for it. Then we have improv notes, which I'm going to work on, and more improv notes. And then this is where I was like, so much notes, playwriting notes, so forth, all of the notes. Okay, here's a good one. This is a hierarchy chart I had them draw in. It doesn't have to be something you cut out. You could just be something they draw in. Then oh, hey kitty. Mama's filming. Then they have the stage and set types. And we talked about makeup and costumes. And look again, notes. Changing all that. Publicity. And then we got to musicals where I was like, more foldables. And I made this one just like real quick. Talks about New York. Talks about the Tonys. Talk about who's who in musical theater. Basics to films. What is a frame shot? This one, the kids got a little annoyed with because I went a little overboard on the foldables. Alright, and then this is where I was like, okay, plan for next year. So here we go. Next year. Plot structure. On this one, I'm going to have them write about it, what everything is. Then on this one, I'm going to have us read a story, and then they fill it out. The 4 basic rules of improv. I made this up real quick. Keeping it simple. So here's what I was saying about non-traditional notes. I like this better than just writing. So, coloring, markers, get them creative, get them doodling. They're going to doodle anyways. Here. And I was like, people go, oh, it's very, like, juvenile, but high schoolers are still juvenile. Here we go, different parts of drama, like, this is going to go in my playwriting section, this is going to go more in character development. This is I found on TPT. This one I made especially about, like, playwriting and format. So I have a cutout of just this basic script that I wrote, and then we go through and we talk about what everything is. Sorry if it's hard to read. Makeup faces, really simple. I found a template and cut it and made it into my own. And they're going to have makeup designs. redid the stage types so that they can put tape on it and tell me what kind of stage underneath. Body templates for costumes. This is for press releases. I'm going to change this. They'll put all the information about commercials and billboards and things like that. And one of the good things about this is that you could give this to them, have them fill this out while you're talking, and then turn it in, and then you can have time to like have them grade in class. Then you can take a grade for this as a daily grade as well as your journal test grade. And that's kind of it for now for my theater one. I have a tech one as well. If you want me to go over that, then just leave it in the comments, and I'll make a video about that. I am currently working on next year. I'm not teaching Tech 1 next year, so I'm teaching Theater 2 as a separate class and 3 as a separate class. And this is my beginnings of this. I kind of show you. I've already numbered all the pages, or I should have. This is going to be a table of contents. This is going to be my dashboard. I'm going to show you how my dashboard looks like. A bit closer. Let's see if you gets. So this is a dashboard. And I'm gonna be on block schedule. That's why it says A and B. They'll glue that in there. See, and then we've already got, for them, it's Mentor Mondays. And so forth and so on. I'm kind of setting it up. But, yeah, there's just a quick overview about what my general notebooks are. I think I'll make a different video about how to set one up. Hopefully, maybe then I will have a tripod and not have to hold. Alright, so if you have any, I'm going to pan it on the cat because we're looking at a journal. If you have any questions or concerns or whatever, just leave them in the comment. Hit subscribe. Hopefully, I'll have more videos coming out than this. And I hope you have an awesome day. Right, Tenchi? He's like, I don't care. Get off the table, human. Alright, guys. Y'all have a blessed day. And I'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye.